Good Marigold. That's right, it is not afternoon, it is morning. It is about 9:42 a.m. I am just having breakfast now, having a whoop, runaway strawberry plus tea. Because I have a doctor's appointment today at 10:30, and this will be the first time that I'm taking the metro in genuinely, I think, in 2 months. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous about it. Maybe I'm overreacting. I think it's after rush hour, so it should be somewhat calm, but still. Um, so the plan is normally it takes me like 25 minutes to get to this doctor's office. I'm gonna give myself 45 minutes just in case I need to wait for a couple of trains to go by before I feel comfortable getting on one. Because the doctor's office were really insistent on patients arriving on time to their appointment so that they don't have overlap in the waiting room, overlap, anywhere else of people. They're really trying to keep it to one person with the doctor, one person in the waiting room, which I completely respect. Don't want to mess it up. I think, there's a darty at Nation. I need to go get a new kettle because my one is acting up. So maybe I'll see if Darty is open and I can get a new water boiler. Okay, game plan. I would just like it stated, for the record, that I am wearing jeans for the first time in 2 months. Feels very constricting, but necessary. See, look, jeans. Hard to lift in jeans. All right, so hair's tied up. Face mask is going on. I shouldn't be so nervous. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be wonderful. Okay. Here we go. Up. And check mark. Currently waiting outside my doctor's office because I don't want to get there before my appointment time. I want to follow the rules. I'm standing next to what turns out to be a shop with mannequins in it. They fucking terrified me because I thought there were just people in the window staring at me. It was awful. I am back from everything. I cannot wait to take this mask off. Oh, you see how red my face is under here? She sweats. Need to go put this in with the laundry stuff so I don't accidentally wear it again and contaminate myself. Eek. Okay, I'm gonna take a second, wash my hands, and I'll come back to you. All right, freshly sanitized, I guess. Let's recap. Back from the doctor's office. Pretty good appointment. Didn't get any bad news. Nice. And then my doctor's office is about a 2-minute walk away from Amélie's apartment. So I stopped by there and chatted with her a little bit. And it was my first time seeing someone that I'm like good friends with since all of this started. So it was a joy to my heart. Stopped in. I didn't film any with Amélie. She doesn't like being on camera, and I didn't want to like break the flow of our conversation. So just trust me, I saw her. And then went to a basically France's version of Best Buy. It's called Darty, D-A-R-T-Y, and I got a new kettle because my old one is just acting up. Like half the time it just turns itself off before even finishing its job, which I don't love, so I'm just gonna put it to the side. When I can recycle it, I will recycle it. And then walked a little bit to a train station, not the typical. Usually I take one line between my neighborhood and the doctor's office because it's quite quick. This time to come home, I walked to a different train line that would take me to Vincennes, which is the city just next to Montreuil, my city. And I know the path from Vincennes to Montreuil very well. I've walked it so many times this past couple of months, and even before that, I walked it a lot. So I know that it's about 25, 30 minutes between the end of the line in Vincennes and my apartment. So I was like, okay, built-in exercise coming home. So I've already done my exercise for the day, which is why I'm so sweaty. Because it's like just warming up, and I was wearing a sweater and a jacket, and it was just a little bit, and then the mask on top of it. And the mask plus sunglasses, whenever you exhale, it starts to fog up the glasses a little bit. So then I was having, every time I had to look at my phone or something, had to lift. It was a whole big thing, but that is done. I stopped at a pharmacy to pick up some antiseptic spray, just to sanitize things, like sanitize phones, credit cards, all of that, because I'm almost out of the one that I have. And then I stopped at a bakery and got a pain suisse. I've really been on a pain suisse kick right now, because I'm going to chat with Connor in about an hour, and I want to have a little treat with him. So that's about it. I think that's my update. Is my bun crooked? I don't know. Does it matter? Not really. Oh man, I think I might need an apple. I didn't eat very much before leaving. And this is about the time where I would start rolling out of bed. Like a couple of weeks ago, I was genuinely waking up at this time, and I feel so accomplished. This is why people wake up early. 9 a.m. isn't, number one, 9 a.m. isn't early, I know. And number two, I'm not going to do this every day. Let's just be honest with that. But still, feeling good about myself. I'm going to take off the jeans, because I don't need to wear jeans anymore. And maybe do a little more translating. Keep this productivity thing rolling. I'm not saying anything interesting. Talk to you later. All right, so I'm already on the phone with my mother. Say hi, Mom.
Hello.
I was almost certain that you were going to say hi, Mom, but that's more of a dad joke. That's more of a dad joke than a you joke. Yeah. So we were just chatting about stuff, and she told me that she's doing dishes, so if there's any background sound from her end, it's cleanliness. Nothing improper. But we're gonna do trivia together, because this is the last one for this week until Monday, so gotta make it count. And I'm already seeing things that I don't know. Okay, number one, a 10-gallon hat does not have a volume anywhere near 10 gallons. Anyone could have told you that. And likely got its name from the Spanish word galón, which refers to what type of decorative element?
Is it that makes me think of galleon. You know,
Is it like the buckle?
that's what I was thinking about, that strap that's often around it's not the brim, because the brim is the stuff that sticks out far, but the part that is tight to the crown of one's head.
Yeah.
There's often a ribbon that goes around it. So that's what I'm going to say. It's that thing.
Is there anything metal on a 10-gallon generally, or is it just like the ribbon or the strip of fabric?
I'm thinking of the first 10-gallon hat that I heard of was like the cereal. Okay, Tom Mix. Do you know who that is? I mean, that's even before my time.
Tom Mix?
And I think it's just a big white hat. Nothing really exciting about it, other than it's really quite obvious out on the prairie.
I guess. So are we gonna say like the ribbon or the strip or something?
I'm gonna say the decoration around
the decoration. I'll go with that. Okay. Number two, of the original 12 companies listed on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Oh, is this going to be another stock question like yesterday?
Okay.
Only the one... Wait. Okay, I'm going to start over. Of all the original 12 companies listed on the Dow Jones, only the one founded by Thomas Edison is on the list today. Name that company. Huh?
General Electric.
Was founded by Thomas Edison?
Well, that's my guess.
Okay. Is that because electric, like with the light bulb?
Too new.
Yeah. General Electric has an old enough sounding name that it sounds like it would be Edison's time. I have no
Well, that was
suggestions.
where a lot of his patents were.
True. I have no suggestions.
Electricity and electrical wikis.
I have no suggestions that are better than that one, so I'll support you. Okay, number 3. From which state did the Revolutionary War soldiers that George Washington referred to as the Old Line hail? So George Washington had there was a group of soldiers that George Washington called the Old Line. What state did they come from?
I'm certain I don't know, so I just have to guess. So, soldiers that have been around for a while and the earliest colony, people who immigrated as soldiers. I'm going to say Virginia just because.
Yeah, you got 13 guesses.
I know.
Or 13 possibilities.
Massachusetts was the original colony, right?
What about Georgia? I thought Virginia was the one that was settled. Oh, I actually don't know. Wait, no. Okay, so Pilgrim Rock. Plymouth Rock? Plymouth Rock, where the Pilgrims came.
Rock is in Massachusetts.
Was in Massachusetts. So is that...
But Roanoke, Virginia is one of the early settlements, so...
Yeah. So Roanoke was before Plymouth, right?
Well, Plymouth, and then everybody died, and then they started over again.
I thought people died at Roanoke, and then they started over again.
You're closer to high school than I am, my dear.
I did this class when I was 16. That was literally half of my life ago.
I never did this class. My history was an experiential history class. I never did times and all of that stuff.
Do I have your permission to Google Roanoke just to see if people died before finishing the rest of these questions?
No, we have to answer.
Okay.
Pick one.
Okay.
Buttercup.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Massachusetts with you. Okay. Number 4. What popular coffee drink gets its name from the Italian for stained milk?
Latte.
So milk is latte, but stained. What's stained in Italian? Stained. Stained. So stain in French is une tache.
Well, okay, so what other drinks that have Italian names? Cappuccino.
Macchiato. Espresso.
I think that's fake, though. I think macchiato is like a marketing name, but a cappuccino is a real name.
Okay. Latte de fior is a kind of cheese.
Americano.
Somehow I doubt it. Although Americano is maybe the stain on the coffee world.
Well, or is it, you Americans?
Yeah, America is just the stain on the world in general. No, wait, that's that's Trump. Trump is the stain on the world.
Yeah.
The stain on the bed sheets, all that fake tanner. Anyway, I don't know. Cappuccino?
I'm gonna say cappuccino.
Okay. Number 5. Today is May 15th. Okay. L. Frank Baum, was born on this day in 1856. His 1900 novel was adapted into a 1939 film which removed what adjective from the book's title?
Wonderful.
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz? And then the second was like The Great and Powerful Wizard of Oz? Is that what it was?
Great and Powerful? I don't know. You're the only one who read those books.
Again, a long time ago. I'm pretty sure The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. It sounds right to me. But maybe that's because of the song.
That's the song lyric.
Yeah. But maybe the song is a reference to the book title.
You can make yourself busy making these circles.
It's true.
Sure. Wonderful. Go for wonderful.
Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to Google. Check to see what these are. Okay, let's see. L. Frank Baum 1900 book is The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Got it! Booyah! And there were like 6 or 7 sequels, I think. He was a bit prolific with that. He really wanted that universe to be developed.
I would love to read an annotated version because apparently he was making a lot of political commentary of society at the time, which is completely lost on us today because we have no clue what he's talking about.
Okay, so going back to that APUSH question, AP US History, there was a section in our AP textbook, our US History textbook, about Wizard of Oz because it was a commentary apparently on the gold standard or the silver, something about the currency of the time, the gold standard and all of that. And it went completely over all of our heads.
Richard M. Nixon, that I do know.
I don't remember any of the details, but I remember being really confused why we were talking about Wizard of Oz in a US history class, because I know Judy Garland is, like, iconic, but I didn't realize it was for that reason.
Come on.
Also, it wasn't the ruby slippers in the book. They changed that in the movie. I think they were the silver slippers, right? Wait.
Again, I defer to the person who actually read it.
Well, I'm pretty sure the book, it wasn't ruby in the book.
Okay, I believe you.
So, okay, now I've got to check. Wonderful Wizard of Oz shoes.
I laugh because I recognize this rabbit hole behavior.
Am I your daughter? Is this proving that I'm
God.
Okay.
I apologize, except it makes me kind of happy.
Aww. Okay, so the Wikipedia page for Ruby Slippers, the first line is, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, on which the film is based, Dorothy wears silver shoes.
Dun-dun-dun.
Booyah. Okay, going back to whatever it was that I was doing before. Italian stained milk is... Uh-oh! Latte macchiato!
Oh my god! Shame on me.
Stained or marked milk.
Okay.
Oh well. I think if you work in promotion, in marketing, any word to you looks like a marketing word.
Yeah. Well, I think anything with mocha in it is
Oh, I forgot about mocha. Mocha? What does mocha mean?
chocolate.
Oh, really? It's not chocolate?
Well, see, this, you know,
Mocha.
mocha macchiato just sounds just so much more fun.
Mocha macchiato.
See, wasn't that fun?
It was very fun. Okay, the term mocha refers to any coffee with chocolate flavoring, including a simple mix of hot chocolate and coffee. Mocha, Italian meaning? Is it a word in Italian? I don't actually know if it is.
I have no idea.
Then it would be pronounced mocha.
You're right. But, you know, us Americans, we pronounce everything badly.
That's true. Aluminum.
Specialty.
That is the one concession that I will make to people who say that Americans pronounce things incorrectly. I will never say that we say oregano incorrectly. It is oregano. If people say oregano, need to get off their high horses. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. But aluminum is the concession that I will make because it is an element, and a lot of elements have IEM at the end, helium, etc. Chromium, is that a thing? So aluminium I will allow, but I will not say it myself because I don't want to be a poser. Anyway, mocha, I think mocha might be the made-up word that you were thinking of.
That M led me astray.
How disappointing. Okay, the old line state is Maryland.
Do you know that Maryland was the colony that was founded by Catholics because they were being persecuted in England?
Says the girl who went to Catholic school until she was 18.
Yep. Therefore, Mary's land. Mary is the
Queen of Scots, the Catholic queen.
It's not named after her.
Oh.
It was named after Jesus' mom.
Oh, okay. Look what I know about my own country. Why is Maryland called the old line state? Oh, it's called the old line state.
What, on their license plates and everything?
Yeah, I guess so. Uh, Mason-Dixon line is to honor the heroic fighting of a Maryland regiment or line in the American Revolution. Washington was an early source of reference that the old line that protected his retreat from the Battle of Long Island.
Okay.
All right, then. This is a very long correction period. Dow Jones.
We're learning so much.
You're learning so much. Okay, Dow Jones Original 12. I'm having to be very creative.
The lilacs are in bloom outside, and I cannot smell them. I need to throw open some more windows, I think.
Gotta get that lilac smell in there. Don't be teased by the appearance of lilacs without the smell of it as well.
I know. And the lilies of the valley, they're only around for like a week, and this is a week. So.
All right, so the Dow Jones was created in 1896. Originally consisted of 12 companies. American Cotton Oil, don't think that exists anymore. American Sugar, don't think that exists anymore. American Tobacco, Chicago Gas, Distilling and Cattle Feeding, General Electric, yay, Laclede, Laclede, whatever, Gas, National Lead, just North American is one of them. It just says, hey, North American, we're a company. Tennessee Coal and Iron, and then U.S. Leather and U.S. Rubber.
I think American Sugar is still around in some way, shape, or form.
Maybe it got like subsidized or something.
Or bought out.
Yeah. And then 10-gallon hat Gallon. 10-gallon hat. Oop, I wrote hate. Sorry, Texas. Come on, Wikipedia. I'm trying to scan as quickly as I can. Okay, I'm just gonna do the find word thing. That'll make my okay, there are a few theories about what the name means. One of the more popular theories is that it means braid. Like, I'm assuming
the thing around the crown.
Yeah, the decoration, the ribbon of it. So in that case, I'll give it to you. There are also ideas that it means it's a corruption of the Spanish modifier tan galán, which loosely translates as really handsome or so fine.
Okay.
Such a fine hat. Another theory is that the term 10-gallon is a corruption of the Spanish term galón, which means galloon. Oh no, a type of braided rim around the crown. Okay, no, that's it. So it's either, oh, what a cute hat, or the decorative element. Which...
And the whole idea about the 10-gallon hat is it's obnoxiously large.
Yeah, what's that Looney Tunes character?
And quite stunning could also be a possibility because it was so freaking big.
Maybe. What's that Looney Tunes character that's literally like half hat? Like half of his personality is his hat. Like he's a really, really small person and his hat is literally the same height as him.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll buy it.
I don't know. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to give us braid because we said decoration. You got actually, you got all of these. I didn't contribute anything. You got the braid, you got General Electric, and you got Wonderful World, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. So, 3 out of 5. Good for you, Mom.
Okay, but we missed the state, and what else did we miss?
The macchiato.
Oh, right.
As an Italian woman, I'm so ashamed of you.
I never learned Italian.
I know.
The Italian I know is from singing.
Yeah, and pasta.
Which actually got me pretty far in Italy.
It's true. I do know a random selection of words. Do you remember that competition that you and I got into once, naming different words that we knew in Italian? And it was literally just pasta and music. Yeah. By the way, I would just like to state for the record that I know that your heritage is not your nationality. My friend, who is actually Italian and was living in New York, got really irritated whenever he would say, I'm from Italy, and someone in the Bronx would say, like, oh, I'm Italian too. Like, you're not Italian. You are American with Italian heritage. In Chicago, and everyone's just like, I'm Irish as the day is long. Oh, when did you move here from Dublin? Oh, I never been to Dublin. Ha!
Does it count that my life span overlapped the span of my relations who were actually born in these countries?
I mean, no, but I like the effort. I'm gonna sign off here.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of forgot to record anything or document anything for the last 6 hours. I fell asleep a little bit because I'm still in the fall asleep late, wake up late schedule, but then I had to wake up earlier than usual today, so I fell asleep a little bit, and then I woke up, and then I worked, and then I made dinner, and then I ate while working, and now I'm just working. So this is what the rest of my night looks like. Ooh, stimulating, very interesting, and chocolate, yum, and ooh, words. Actually, I can't show you that because there's I have a confidentiality agreement, and I can't share information. So never mind. Don't look at that. Look over here. That way. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. That might be it for tomorrow too. I don't know. I have no idea if tomorrow's gonna be interesting or not. We'll see. But I will just give you a good night kiss. Mwah! Good night.